NBA. On crisp. So here's Miami's starting group. Hero in at shooting guard with Butler at small forward. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Richardson in at the 1 spot. And for Charlotte, the guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Bridges out there with Green. And it's Williams at the 5, home in the paint. You know, Doris, with all the fanfare of opening night, it must be tough for the players to keep their focus.
Yeah, I think obviously there's a ton of excitement because you put the off-season to use trying to improve your skill as a player, but you love the game of basketball. It's hard not to get amped up. You know, it's just the mature players who are able to channel that in the right direction. Well, this is what you love about having length in the backcourt. That 6'7" frame. Go ahead and finish, LaMelo.
Richardson against Ball, and a wide-open look for Hero. And again, Miami with the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Offensive rebound, the kick out to Williams. Green deciding where to go with it. 6 to shoot. Here's Bridges. Up and in on the layup.
There is an authority, a purposefulness when Miles Bridges decides to drive the basketball. I don't think the defense wants any part of him there.
Well, Doris, there's no question Miles Bridges is a talented scorer out on the wing.
You are exactly right, Kevin. This is a young man capable of putting up 20 points per game on a nightly basis. Now I want to see Bridges take strides as a defender. He has to show more commitment on that end of the floor.
Now here's Butler. Kicks it out to Hero. Bridges with the board.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And Miller throws it down hard.
And using his length to come right off the drive into the hoop there. Big time move by Miller.
Butler up top. Richardson outside. Back to Butler. Shakes him. And he lays it up and in.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Outside, Ball. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Adebayo passes to Hero. Shoots Moves over Bridges. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Hero's got 8 points. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte, trailing by 4. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, over in the corner, Green. It's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
5 to shoot. And here's Miller outside.
You really appreciate the relentlessness of Jimmy Butler. This guy is one of the elite wing defenders in the league.
Hey, DB, we don't see a lot of them, but from what you have seen and heard, what can the Charlotte Hornets do better to improve their overall game?
Well, I think one of the things you have to look at is what are they doing successfully on the offensive end and what are their weaknesses? One of the weaknesses is drawing fouls and getting opportunities at the free throw line. To me, Kev, the best teams do a good job of getting easy points, whether in transition or at the charity stripe.
And Williams slams it in.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Richardson with it. Now Green defending. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. LaMelo Ball picks one up, and he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. That's good from Richardson.
Hard not to root for a guy like Josh Richardson. Remember, he's a former second-round pick, but this guy put the time in the gym. He's an excellent teammate, and now he's a valuable rotation piece and an excellent two-way player.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Outside Butler. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
40 seconds left in the first quarter. And it's Ball penetrating. Miller outside. Shoots. It's hauled in by Hero.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Richardson the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points. Off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
Ball from long range. They get it again. Here's Williams. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Tyler Hero has been leading. And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Hero in at shooting guard with Butler at small forward. Adebayo is out there with Jaime Jaquez. And it's Richardson in at the 1. Now here is Miller. Bridges with it, and it's Richardson picking him up. Here's Miller. Miami grabs the miss. Last time they met was in Charlotte, where they beat the Hornets.
And it really was a difficult game for them in that previous matchup. Fortunately, they were able to just knock down their free throws down the stretch.
Here's Jaquez. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Richardson the pass to Jaquez. Over Miller. Gets the front of the rim and out.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Ball from long range. Drills it from outside. Ball's got 5 now.
This guy is always ready to shoot the three. LaMelo so confident from distance.
Richardson kicks to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Bridges dishes the ball. Fades and shoots. No good there. The Heat leading by 8. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
And here is Hero. After Jimmy Butler made that last 3-pointer. Adebayo with a screen on Ball. Butler with the drive and finish.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Miller. Missed inside.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Richardson attacking. Yes, with a wide open look. No good from outside. Hornets trail by 13. Ball, the pass to Bridges. Ball up top. He's covered by Hero.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
To end the run. Here's Williams, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Richardson. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls. When you look at the game of Mark Williams, Doris, what impresses you the most?
Well, probably his size and athleticism. That combination makes him an immediate fit. He understands which shots to take on the offensive end, seems to have a great feel for how to position himself on the defensive end and how to mix it up on the glass. Wow, gosh, you love to see Josh Richardson on the attack, up high and finishing strong.
Richardson against Ball. Bridges dishes to Miller. Bridges sets the screen for Miller. Blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Boy, the size and anticipation of Jimmy Butler. He sends that one back from whence it came.
Stolen by Ball. It's Miller on the wing. The 3. That one's good. Just his 3rd make. Brings him to 3 for 8 in this game.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Here's Richardson, and it's Richardson slamming it down.
Josh Richardson reminding you I've got some hops right there.
On the wing, Miller, defended by Butler. Miller kicks to Ball. Bridges sets the screen for Ball. Master Williams, all alone, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, you've got to see the whole floor. LaMelo Ball does exactly that, finds the open man.
Richardson against Ball. Hero from long range. Miller grabs the miss. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. It's a 10-point game. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Back to Bridges. And so it's Miami with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And now let's catch up with thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit.
Make some noise and get ready for the big half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot.
Look here now at Charlotte. Like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Miami Heat. Oh. And that is...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. We've seen Josh Richardson really having a great game.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Nick Richards out there with Williams. Then it's Curry. Then it's Trey Mann. And it's Martin in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Richards. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, you know, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Mann finds Williams. Here's Mann, guarded by Robinson. Mann can't hit. The Heat leading by 7. Outside Robinson. Teardrop shot, and he sinks the layup. Robinson's got his first basket.
Well, the touch and the focus, what a pretty move in the lane.
Here's Mann. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8 years, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Outside for Robinson. And Curry pulls it down. Hornets trail by 7. To the middle. A finish. Throws down the breakaway jam.
What a clever pass by Seth Curry. Watches closely for those developing opportunities.
And Seth Curry is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here are the Heat now. Robinson on the wing, guarded by Curry. Pass to Highsmith. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it out to Love. And it's off from three-point range. Charlotte's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Mann with it. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Alec Burks. The Hornets haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard. And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Now, here's Burks. Defense is right there. They set the screen. Robinson for 3. Traps in the tray. Robinson's got 5 points in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Outside Robinson. Curry brings the double. Burks for 3. Headshot off. Hornets trail by 4. And Curry has it in the corner. Back to Martin. The 3. Rebound Love. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
The kick out to Williams. Martin with a screen on Love. From deep three-point land. Outside Martin. Hornets now working with the new shot clock. Richards passes to Mann. From deep. Sinks the triple. Mann's got 9 points here in the second half.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
There's a screen by Robinson. Burks kicks to Robinson. A three-pointer is right on target. Robinson's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Curry with it. Robinson picks him up. Curry passes to Mann. Takes it off the glass. Mann's got 11 points.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
There's a screen. A slam dunk by Robinson.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on there. It turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Heat. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Hero in at shooting guard with Butler at small forward. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Richardson in at the point. Ball, the pass to Miller. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. No coverage that time. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. And that'll be his third foul so far.
First team foul.
Green against Hero. Taken away by Williams.
And thought that pass is going to get through, but no. All of a sudden, he was going the other way with the basketball.
Jaquez with the ball. Now Green defending. The Heat leading by 3. Richardson outside. A 3 ball. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Ball no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter it.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. The Heat leading by 6. Richardson outside. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And a slam dunk by Richardson.
Wow, I love how offensively aggressive Josh Richardson has been. He knows he's in rhythm, so he just continues to work.
Ball with a wide open look. Kept alive. Out to Miller. Jaquez with the steal. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Drills the three-pointer. And the Heat lead by 11.
I think defensively, you're thinking you have to play Butler to drive it, right? So he senses that and pulls up on a dime.
There's Ball with the three. And the Hornets miss again.
I know he wants to answer the three that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
And there's that athleticism. Man, does Ball get up fast for that one.
Outside Butler.
2 minutes.
Adebayo with a screen for Butler. Oh, no, stopping Butler that time.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Hero against Green. Outside, Hero. In the corner, it's Richardson. Back to Hero. 6 on the shot clock. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Left side, Ball. The kick out to Williams. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Miami.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Josh Richardson.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Bridges a screen on Richardson. Green inside the three-point line, and Charlotte again with the bucket. And so here is Miami. Hero sets the pick for Richardson. Hero against Green. Lets it go. Tries again. Jaquez can't hit. Richardson against Ball. Shoots a fader. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like, all right, DA, thanks again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Here at 2K Sports, it's time for a special present. On paper, Clark, this is a mismatch, but the game is played on the floor.
I see where you're going with that, BA, but I look at the talent disparity between these teams. It's wide and deep. It's a chasm. So I see no opportunity for any kind of surprise here.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves, and is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle, and it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. For 3, DiVincenzo. The rebound by Bridges. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. It's a 3-point game. DiVincenzo against Ball. Fires the 3. They get it back. Miller outside. Bridges, a screen on Randle. Just 5 on the clock. Miller, pure from 3-point range.
Part of why Brandon Miller went 2nd overall in 2023, he's a quality 3-point shooter.
Clark, with Minnesota being a major player in the West now, Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, BA. That's the name of their fan base. And yeah, they're excited. And for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for.
Williams, a screen on McDaniels. There's Ball with a 3. Out to Bridges. From downtown, Randle pulls down the board. Just over a minute and a half in. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Fires the 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Nice smooth 3-point shot by Edwards there. Boy, he's got confidence from behind the arc.
Martin with a screen on McDaniels. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up. Offensively, they've been pretty sharp. 3 for 4 so far.
Martin against DiVincenzo. Out to Bridges. Miller left side. And stolen by Edwards. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Boy, Edwards doing a nice job excelling in transition, has a really good understanding of how to feel the lane and get where he needs to be.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. I asked him about Julius Randle and why he's so hard to stop. Coach said it's the ball handling, the spin moves, and the ability to finish against length. They want to try to force him right and take him out of his rhythm. Something many teams have tried, few have accomplished, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Boy, the combination of height, length, and quickness that Ball has, very impressive and really hard to defend against on the drive, too.
Clark, you look at the scoring ability of Miles Bridges. Most nights, he feels like he has an advantage.
And I would agree with that when you think about defenders trying to slow down Miles Bridges. Most guys are either too slow or not strong enough to deal with him. As a result, he's able to make it tough for just about anybody who guards him.
Ball passes to Miller. Bridges, a screen on Edwards. The drive by Miller. Oh, he cranks it down right on Anthony Edwards. Goodness.
Miller bouncing with some flavor to the rack.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. Let's look at the top rebounders from last season. Second is Rudy Gobert.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
The Timberwolves have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Miller against Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Martin with a screen on McDaniels. Martin outside. from behind the arc. Knocks down the triple.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Edwards is rolling right now. If I'm his teammates, he's getting the rock every time.
Ball surveys the floor. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Oh boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Randall a screen on ball. For 3, DiVincenzo. And he can't get that one. Miller outside. Here's Williams. And the layup falls.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up. High-octane action for sure. Crowd pleasing already.
Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Charlotte. And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Charlotte?
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far. You know, something else they've done really, really well, and I know the analytics don't support it, but they've made the most out of their mid-range jumper opportunities.
Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Cody Martin is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look. Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Clock at 4. Kept alive. Here's Williams. The kick out to Ball. Lets it go from deep. Randall pulls down the board.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's going. Oh, man. Whoa. Punch, that was.
Bad intentions.
Hey, we use the term explosive a lot, but Edwards, this guy is explosive times 3.
Ball outside. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound. Martin outside. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Here's DiVincenzo, and stolen by Williams. Here we go, one-on-one. Bridges misses.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And they're on the run. He pulls it. Again, the miss by the Hornets.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
How about Gobert on the attack? This is why his guys encourage him to look for a shot.
Yes, sir! Ball hits a triple.
Just 1 for 5 this quarter, but don't expect him to back away from adversity.
Edwards looking for an opening. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Edwards got 7 points here in the quarter. For NBA fans, early season games are so entertaining to watch, Grant. What's your favorite part of the early goings?
You know, BA, take your pick. Rookie development, team chemistry building. Plus, you wait all off-season to see how your team measures up. And now, you get to find out. You know, we all know about the flair and sizzle to LaMelo Ball's game. The highlight reel plays, all of that is great, but I also like the fact that he's got great length at the point guard position, which presents a lot of problems at both ends.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. Edwards fires from way outside. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. And Miller the bucket on the assist by Ball. Miller's got 7 points.
Miller knows how to finish in these situations. Turned on the Jets in transition.
And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage in his position, Greg?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
Miller, there's the three. And it's Ball with the three. Ball's got 20 points.
And they're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
McDaniels, a screen on Ball. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first quarter. He's now got 2 for the game.
Miller outside. The three is up. Edwards pulls it in. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. Pass to McDaniels. Can't get it to drop. Good D by Ball. Charlotte's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Here's Miller. Ball, a screen on Randall. Miller with it. Randall's in his pocket. Martin against DiVincenzo. Martin, the pass to Williams. 5 on the clock. McDaniels with the rebound. Out to DiVincenzo. They get it again. Here's Randall. Goes up again. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's Minnesota. They lead by a bucket. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Thanks for tuning in.
I think for the Timberwolves, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason. Yeah, you have big.
And guys, the Charlotte Hornets are in an even game.
We need a department store intercom. Attention all ballers, attention all ballers.
Thanks as always.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. We've got Naz Reid. Mike Conley out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Minot in at the 4 slot. The kick out to Williams. Second shot opportunity. Oh, and Reid with a block.
Great denial by Reid. Boundless energy he brings.
There's the block. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. Outside, Alexander-Walker to the left wing. On the wing, Alexander-Walker for 3. Conley. Richards pulls it in.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
And that one's good. Dozier.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Here's Mann. He lays it up and banks it in. Mann's gotten 4 this quarter.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunity.
The shot by Alexander-Walker, no good.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
No problems knocking that one down. Alexander-Walker's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside man, Richards with a screen. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
It's Alexander Walker penetrating. Curry with a steal. Tipped. They're running. Pass to Minot. Rebounded by Green. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his first foul of the game. Curry drives in. That one goes. Count it. And that makes it a tie ball game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And how about the Aussie Josh Green? An athletic wing. He's become a real threat from outside.
And I like that he's added that to his game because he gives you all the intangibles. He's a physical presence. He's an excellent defender. He moves well without the ball. When he's knocking down threes, it takes him to another level as an offensive player. He's got a chance to be a really special player going forward.
Pass to Reid. Deflected. And they get it back. It's stolen by Curry. Richards inside. He's guarded by Conley. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Mike Conley. Charlotte shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Now here's Conley. He's closely guarded. Chalk up 2 there. Conley's got his first points of the game.
Conley, so crafty with that left hand of his. The veteran knows his way around the hoop.
Here's Williams. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
54 seconds left in the third. To the right side. Dozier, the pass to Reid. Nice move. A slam dunk by Reid.
That's what you want to see. Reid playing big in there.
Here's Mann. Takes it inside. Williams from long range. Buries it from 3. Williams has got 5 now. Man, what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
And that one's good from Conley.
Slick move that time by Conley with the rock, carving out some space for himself to get the hoop.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside man, Richards with a screen. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Charlotte shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for your Hornets, Trey Mann.
And he drops it first. He does not get the second one.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
McDaniels, a screen on Martin. And here's Edwards outside. Misses the 3. Some impressive scoring and still a quarter to go. Who will gain? And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. The Hornets shooting around 51%. That's a good number. Ball and Miller. Pair up is the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Cody Martin. And it's Williams in at the center position. That's the Hornets 5. For 3, DiVincenzo. They get it back. Gobert passes to McDaniels. Right side Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. There's the triple. Oh, Edwards! Money on the triple.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Out to Bridges. And stolen by Edwards. And the ball out of play. The Hornets will have it. Charlotte trailing. Ball passes to Martin. Williams, a screen on DiVincenzo. Martin takes it in, and he bangs it home with one hand. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Miller with it. He's picked up by Edwards. There's Ball with a three. Rebound, Minnesota. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Back to Daniels. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. That's tipped. The three from Ball. And the three-pointer goes. And it's a 4-point Charlotte lead.
Well, I like the fact that this is something Ball continues to work on, that deep shot of his. He knows he's got to be a threat from deep to expand his game.
And Gobert with the stuff.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Ball into the lane, and Ball throws it down.
Among the best ball handlers in the league for sure. LaMelo right to the rack.
Edwards against Martin. And Edwards slams it in.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Miller against Edwards. 6 to shoot. Bridges, a screen on Edwards. Out to Bridges. 4-3. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside McDaniels. Back to Edwards.
2 minutes remaining.
To tie it up. Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Gobert. Outside, DiVincenzo. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Hornets with the lead. Back to Miller. Ball outside. Ball ventures inside and converts.
Talk about coming up big. Ball not shying away from these moments.
Edwards against Miller. And Edwards slams it in.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Ball left side. The three is up. They grab their own miss. Miller outside. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
For Minnesota, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Here's Edwards. Up top, DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was want to. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Martin against DiVincenzo. 17 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Edwards. DiVincenzo with a screen on Miller. Edwards for 3. Off target from downtown. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. And Chris Finch has called timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Chris Finch calls timeout here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. For the win! Oh, it's off the mark. Here we go to overtime. Time expires. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. And the elite bigs today can score posting and facing up, Clark. Can all those options make it hard to decide which way to attack?
Well, I agree with you there, and I think it's a good problem to have, quite honestly, B.A. I mean, that's also, I think, where coaching and analytics comes into play, trying to keep track of what approach is going to work best for you.
Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Williams, and it's Martin in at the 3, the small forward.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
The 3 from Ball. Drains the triple. Ball's got 32 points in the game.
Defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
From outside the arc. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
It's throw it down.
Nice.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Driving inside. Miller on the wing. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's DiVincenzo. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
DiVincenzo doing a nice job hustling on the fast break there, getting back in a hurry to finish the play.
Ball against McDaniels. Bridges, a screen on Edwards. Here's Miller, and he drives in. Sweet little floater.
No need to worry, folks. Miller saying, I got this.
Pass to Edwards. Takes the 3. On target from range. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
And it's Ball on the drive. Count it!
I do not know if there's a more confident family in the NBA. Ball wants the ball when it matters most.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. McDaniels, a screen on Miller. And here's Edwards outside. And it's good! Oh! An enormous three-pointer! Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
Ball outside. Pass to Miller. Ball, a screen on Edwards. 4 on the clock. And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Some changes for Charlotte. Richards is checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Bridges. And Green is subbed in for Martin. Clock is at 3. Here's Miller. And the 3 off target. Here is DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul. Edwards against Miller. Randall outside. Edwards with it. Back to Randall for the win! Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last-minute shot is offline. Hey, can't stop now. We're ready for another extra period. What a game of basketball this has been. Now here's Ball. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Just doing it solo. Love seeing McDaniels grab that steal and take off and convert.
And Williams punches it home.
He's having a good night from the field. Now, I know the defense is really keying in on him, but they need him involved if they're going to pull this out.
Edwards finds Randall, and it's Randall with the jam.
And rolling with such quickness. There's just no way to keep Randall from scoring that.
Ball passes to Miller, and Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Williams, a screen on Edwards. Martin outside. DiVincenzo with a steal.
Great reflexes to get a hand on that pass and go the other way with it.
And this is not the time to be giving up turnovers. Those points could end up being a deciding factor in this game.
The three from Ball. Bridges, a screen on Edwards. The drive by Miller.
Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Free throw shooting comes into focus in tight games. As usual, he's up to the task.
Pass to Edwards. Getting it done inside. Edwards.
Really like what Edwards did there. Assertive in the two-man game.
Martin with a screen on McDaniels. Ball passes to Martin. Drops in the layup for 2.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner. Secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Pass to McDaniels. Out to DiVincenzo. Just 5 to shoot. And Edwards, here we go. Back to DiVincenzo. Lets the 3 fly. And no good. Charlotte trailing. Ball left side. Yes!
Boy, making it look very easy. Ball has been unguardable tonight.
The Timberwolves shooting the rock at 58%. Pass to McDaniels. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Randall, outside McDaniels. Randall, the pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Randall.
Outstanding contest that time. Miller doing a good job defending without fouling.
And it's Ball off the drive. Money!
I see you, LaMelo, because if you want to be a star, you better continue to knock those down.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential.
Minnesota foul. First personal foul. Third team foul.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
Hey, the whole arena and anybody else watching knows they need a 3 to force another overtime.
DiVincenzo, pass to Edwards. DiVincenzo with a screen on Miller. Outside Edwards. And so the big win by Charlotte in a tight game. Double overtime games are so grueling. And after this one, everyone, the officials, the fans, the broadcasters,
Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day. Here on 2K Sports. And opening day here for both of these teams. Brent Barry, the fans are full of optimism.
Well, the seeds have been planted in the offseason, Kevin. What's about to bloom for these franchises as the year goes on? I mean, lots of movement around the league, but it's about the growth of your favorite team and watching these storylines play out as teams march towards the playoffs. A long ways away, but tonight's where it starts.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Handle out there with Gobert, and it's DiVincenzo in at the point. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. I caught up with Miami's head coach. The first thing Coach brought up, Rudy Gobert, the multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year. Worried about Rudy's length, of course, saying it causes total havoc around the rim. So the counter is lots of threes and avoiding Gobert in the lane. The French center still with a massive effect on the game plan. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And Brent, if the super team era is indeed coming to a close, the Miami Heat are one of the most successful examples.
Yeah, Kevin, you're obviously referring to the Heatles with LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. I think there are some fans out there that go back to when it was that they had that press conference and were throwing up 6, 7, 8. And so 2 titles, yes, of course, amazing. Chances to win championships, amazing. Could there have been more? Possibly.
Richardson outside. Pass to Butler. Jaquez with the screen on DiVincenzo. Powered down after the assist, let him into the lane.
Well, that's how you execute a pick and roll. Jimmy Butler just toying with the defense and waiting for the opening.
DiVincenzo with the screen for Edwards. Randall outside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, Randall does a good job. His frame alone helps to create some space. Just with a little pivot there, able to find a way to score.
Hero with the screen on McDaniel. Launches a 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Last time they met was in Minnesota.
And turnovers were the story for them when they saw each other last. I mean, just a heartbreaking way to lose the game.
Gobert from down in the low post. It goes.
And the big man from France, Gobert, a menace around the rim.
Here's Richardson. Second chance shot. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Randall outside. Here's DiVincenzo, and it's good for 2.
DiVincenzo has a real nice burst, and that time used it.
The Heat trail by 4. Butler sets a screen for Hero. Launches it, and Butler gets it to go on the assist from Hero. Butler's got 5 points so far.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Well, Brent, since entering the NBA, Tyler Hero has been a constant scoring threat.
Yeah, Kevin, the scoring for Tyler Hero is always going to be there. He is a bucket, but the defensive improvement and really just the physicality that he needs to play with, those are areas that Tyler can shore up a little bit to make sure he's on the floor.
Oh my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
DiVincenzo against Richardson. The kick outside to Butler. Adebayo with a screen on McDaniel. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
DiVincenzo against Hero. For 3. Timberwolves with a fresh shot clock. For 3, Edwards bangs home the trifecta. He has 7.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Outside, Hero. Butler, a screen on Edwards. It's stolen by Edwards. Puts up a 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
And this is... big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to talk to his guys. Outside, Hero. Adebayo with a screen on Edwards. Here's Hero. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 7. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
So on the floor for Minnesota, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point.
Well, Randle, when he has the ball in his hands, aware that there might be an open teammate, that time he found him.
They set the pick. Richardson attacking. And a wide open look for Hero. Good on the triple. Hero's got 5.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report.
Nice roll by Adebayo, just having himself ready to receive that pass.
Jaquez with the steal. Butler passes to Jaquez. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. 5th, the Timberwolves.
awesome rim protection from them last year, and it was because of one thing. They commit to intimidating anyone that comes in the lane.
Hero passes to Adebayo. 4 on the clock. Richardson attacking. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jaquez. Brent, one thing we've seen these days, three-point variance. Can you explain it?
Well, Kevin, who's hot and who's not? That's basically what it comes down to. Look, coaches are going to have strategies against teams. A lot of teams are taking a lot more threes, but on a night where they are knocking down shots that you're willing to live with, that's when you just tip the cap, take the loss, and move on.
Richardson against DiVincenzo. Shots good by Hero.
Tyler Hero ready to pull the trigger at any time.
Minnesota leading by 4. McDaniel sets a screen for Edwards. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Jimmy Butler. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Richardson outside. Driving to the basket. There's Hero with the 3. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And the foul on Josh Richardson. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, and Gobert kicks to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. There's the 3.
And in this quarter, they just haven't had the success from beyond the arc that they began the game with.
Randall, a screen on Richardson. Here's McDaniels.
Well, this is why they got Richardson. It's because of the defensive end. He holds his ground on that position, and nothing easy.
Butler kicks to Richardson. Stolen by McDaniels. And now Minnesota on the fast break. DiVincenzo against Hero. .110 left now here in the second.
A struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Up top, DiVincenzo. He's covered by Hero. Stolen by Hero. Deflects the pass. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Gobert the pass to McDaniels. Edwards with the screen for McDaniel. Had the space there, but it's offline.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Here's Adebayo. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Now just a 2-point Timberwolves lead for Minnesota. They've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Outside Edwards. There's the pick. 1 second left. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Edwards got 14. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Timberwolves ahead, leading. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
When I look at Miami, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out getting to that first half of action from Minnesota. They find themselves in the middle of a tight one.
Playing well on the road can be very difficult.
Thank you for being with us.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
We've got Terry Rozier. He's out there with Robinson. And it's Love in at the 5 spot. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with.
Man, Rozier getting up. Impressive to see someone his size finish with authority.
Alexander Walker passes to Dozier. Conley feeling it out. Alexander Walker on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Miami grabs the miss.
Oh, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Highsmith's shot is good.
Yeah, Duncan not only moves himself, he moves the ball quite well.
Timberwolves trail. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Conley against Rozier. Here's Alexander Walker, and that's collected by Love.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Mike Conley's leadership is huge for the Wolves. Rudy Gobert says his presence on the court, but especially in the locker room, is invaluable. Coach Chris Finch said he's given us everything and more. Conley says to have this kind of trust from everyone is why I'm here. This is what I'm supposed to do. Kevin?
He is a class act. David, thanks. They need this. Alexander Walker.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
And the points coming for them now, Craig, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. That's good. And it's Rozier with the assist. Robinson's got the lead up to 6 now for Miami. Timberwolves have gone 0-4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. Conley against Rozier. There's the screen. Conley gets the bucket.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Miami.
Miami leading by 4. Rozier looking around. Outside for Robinson. Love with the screen on Conley. Robinson for 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Miller with a screen on Robinson. Here's Alexander Walker.
They worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
And the Heat making a change here. Ware's checked in. Rozier kicks to Robinson. They set the pick. Takes it inside. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Down low. An intentional foul commit. But for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
One thing you can pretty much count on with the Heat, Brent Barry, they're going to grind it out.
This team has always been built around tenacity and toughness. Even with the big three, with LeBron, D-Wade, and Bosh, there was a bit of a metamorphosis with the way LeBron approached games. Kind of being hated on was something they embraced, and that culture demands that hustle, accountability, and will consistently be about their culture.
Here's Dozier, guarded by Robinson. Dozier passes to Reed. Shot clock at 6. Out to Miller. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Conley for 3. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
There's 21 seconds left here in the third quarter. Timberwolves trail by 8. Alexander Walker passes to Miller. Here's Dozier. Here's Alexander Walker. Three-pointer. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Oh, that's an important shot there going into the fourth quarter. They'd been losing ground. And
that's going to do it for the third quarter. Heat lead by 5. And we're just
every loose ball 50-50.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Randall out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. Hero against Edwards. To the paint, here's Richardson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, he's allowed to get in there, and once he does, he's aggressive enough to play through contact.
Hero against DiVincenzo. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
It's stolen by Edwards.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant cook.
Butler sets a screen for Hero. There's the triple. And Butler gets it to go on the assist from Hero. And the Heat lead by 4.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
DiVincenzo kicks to Randall. Back to DiVincenzo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He takes it in. Edwards. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Hero from long range. Randall grabs the board.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Now DiVincenzo. Pass to McDaniels. Back to DiVincenzo. To take the lead. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Hero, no good.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Now DiVincenzo. He's covered by Hero. Jaquez the pass to Adebayo. Butler feeling it out a bit. Look at the attack of Butler in the lane.
And Jimmy Buckets is alive.
Timberwolves trail by 4. There's 1:59 left in the fourth. Edwards kicks to DiVincenzo. Edwards a screen on Hero. To Gobert. It's stolen by Adebayo. Butler on the way. McDaniels defending. Outside Butler. Butler sets a screen for Richardson. 5 on the clock. Butler against Edwards. And Butler gets it to go. Butler's got 7 points for the quarter.
And Butler giving you the full buffet of the things he can do.
Butler against Edwards. McDaniels sets a screen for Edwards. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
Outside Butler. Lets the three fly. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Edwards against Butler. Yes!
Such a gutsy player. Edwards wants to be the guy taking big shots.
Here's Hero. Plenty of space. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. And Miami can just let the clock run down here. They get it back. Adebayo passes to Butler. Goes back up. And Adebayo with a nice bucket inside. And now a 9-point Heat lead. And so it's Miami winning this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some...
Thank you for that, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge.
join. Here are the starters for Charlotte. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Cody Martin is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Williams in at the 5. And for Miami, Hero is the 2 with Butler as the 3. Jaime Jaquez out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Richardson in at the point guard position. Stand 2 of the greatest words in all of sports, opening day.
Absolutely, Brian. Everybody's undefeated, everybody's optimistic, and everybody is eager to get going, whether you're playing or the guy on the sidelines drawing up plays.
Here's Richardson after the basket by Charlotte. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And the Hornets with possession here. Miami making their last shot. And Ball gets it to go.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Hero, the pass to Butler. Jaquez with a screen on Martin. And it's Butler with the jam.
That's just a solid play. One of Butler's favorites.
You think of guys who play greater than their stats. Butler has got to be on that list, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, the competitive nature of Jimmy Butler is the stuff of legends. Sure, sometimes it can make it tough in certain locker rooms, but coaches love his passion for winning.
Feels like a guy that's built for the playoffs.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is a great play for Butler. He gets all set up and then just calls for the ball.
Richardson, the pass to Hero. Out of bounds. It'll be Hornets ball.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Martin with a screen on Richardson. Ball with it. Now guarded by Butler. Here's Martin. Drills it from deep.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
Now here's Richardson. Outside for Butler. The three-pointer off the mark.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Here's Bridges. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Here's Richardson. And he converts the layup. Richardson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Ball against Richardson. And Ball gets it to go.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And it's Butler with the ball for the Heat. 4-point game. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, Stan, you coached against some really tough players in your day. Where does Jimmy Butler stand right now? What makes him Jimmy Butler?
Well, I think, Brian, he's just a great competitor. He wants to take on the biggest challenges when he's on the defensive end, and on offense, he is willing to attack anyone.
And Ball throws it down.
And look at Ball take off. Love seeing him use his athleticism to slam it home.
Ball against Richardson. And here's Butler outside. Connects from downtown. Butler's got 10.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Ball outside. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:07 left in the first quarter. Ball passes to Martin. Miller, a screen on Hero. Clock at 6. With some arc. And it's good on the layup. He's got 5.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Well, that's already his second foul, and that puts the coach in a tough position.
These are his first free throws of the game. First free throw is good. Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away. I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Stolen by Hero. And they're pushing it up. And here's Butler outside. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Charlotte trailing. Ball looks over the floor. Pass to Bridges. Back to Ball. Out to Bridges. Let's go with a three. Gets the three ball to go. Bridges has got 7 points in the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
LaMelo. And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Charlotte.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Hero is the 2 with Butler as the 3. Bam Adebayo is out there with Jaime Jaquez. And it's Richardson in at the point guard position. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Miller on the wing. Butler covering. Shot clock at 6. Martin against Hero. Martin misses. The Heat with the lead. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
LaMelo Ball is such an instinctive playmaker. Talking about his approach, he said, I'm just making it up. I see someone, I throw it, whatever comes to mind. Ryan, the way he sees the game makes him box office attraction.
I like it. It's that new school flair with a game that harkens back to some of the greats. He's special to watch, Allie. Nifty move. That's good from Jaquez on the assist by Richardson.
Well, night in and night out, Jaquez loves to attack the middle of that defense.
Here's Ball with the drive. Ball in the paint.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. All right, now that we have a break, let's take a look at which teams capitalized from the line last season. The Heat in 5th.
Well, as a coach, it's a relief knowing free throws are almost automatic for your guys.
Here's Hero. 17 points in his last outing. Shoots over Miller, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Hero's got 4 points this quarter, and the rate of player ejections going up in recent seasons, Stan.
Well, Brian, players these days certainly have a voice in a lot of things, and when it comes to officials, they're not shy. We see complaints on virtually every call in games now, and the referees seem to have had enough of it.
Here's Martin. Doesn't go that time. Some solid D from Jaquez. Miami leading by 3. And here's Richardson. Give him 8 points now. And here's Butler outside. Doesn't fall. Now 4 for 6. The Hornets have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Screen by Bridges. Ball passes to Miller. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Pass to Richardson. Back to Jaquez. Shoots over ball. Jaquez no good. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. They trail by 1. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Butler passes to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Yeah, Adebayo there throwing it down with a little attitude.
Hornets trail by 3 at 6'9". Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers, yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
Here's Richardson, and he jams it home with authority.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And, guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Outside for Butler. 5 to shoot. Fader on the way. That one's off. 4 for 7 in the game now.
After nailing 3 trays to start this game, he's gone silent here in the second quarter.
Martin with a screen on Richardson. Ball with it. Hero picks him up. And the layup is good off the glass. Ball's got 4 points in the quarter.
Dare I say he's had a perfect game. Incredible. No misses thus far. A major reason they lead.
And here's Butler outside. Sinks the tray. And the Heat lead by 2.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Good.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Outside Richardson. Butler a screen on Ball. Richardson against Ball. Richardson the pass to Butler. Butler with emphasis.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Miami out in front, up by 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Sometimes we overlook it, but the defense has been stingy tonight, like a bee, just stinging you.
And now, not a bad. And that is going to do it.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
On the court for the Hornets, they've got Nick Richards, Trey Mann out there with Green. Then it's Williams, and it's Jeffries in at the 3. Outside, Williams. And he throws it down with one hand.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. so important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
For three, Robinson. The Hornets pull it in.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Outside man, fires from deep. Love grabs the miss.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
To the inside. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Wow, look at Kevin Love attacking the rim, using his height to get up there.
Here's man. What a terrific move that is.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Miami leading by 4. Up top, Burks. He's guarded by man. Outside Burks. Double clutches. The rebound by man.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
No one covering.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Outside Burks. Here's the three. Sends it home from three-point land. Burks has got 7 points. Outside man. Williams a screen on Burks. The drive by man. An easy 2 on the layup.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Outside Burks. Outside Robinson. They set the screen to the paint. Here's Ware, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Man, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Set him up. Love will knock him down. Terrific shooter there off the catch.
Here's man. And that comes off the assist by Green. Give him 8 points now.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Here's Burks. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking this.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
Outside Burks. Outside Robinson. From the arc. And the Heat, another three.
Robinson not afraid to let it fly from deep. You gotta get out on him.
Green in the post. Robinson defending. And it's hammered home by Green.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you gotta love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Richardson. Oh, ho, ho!
Wow!
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
Oh, fantastic adjustment on the shot against tight defense.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Substitution on the court.
There's Ball with a three. He knocks it down. But wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. And not so fast.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Got it right before we go to the fourth.
While this call may not decide the game, you always prefer to get it right.
And the ruling is in. The call stands. No bucket. So no change in the score as we end the quarter.
Good move to review that shot. That was really close to counting.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Hero is the 2 with Butler as the 3. Jaime Jaquez out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Richardson in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Kicks it to Hero. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Martin with a screen on Richardson. Stolen by Hero. Jaquez against Martin. Kicks it to Hero. Pass to Richardson. Inside. Here's Jaquez. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Now one on Ball. And you think about what Jaquez has done early in his career. It's pretty impressive, Stan.
Well, Brian, people tend to underrate college players who play multiple years. He was basically a finished product before he reached the NBA. Well, when you watch Jaquez, the first thing that jumps out is his footwork. He is so precise with each movement.
Ball passes to Bridges. Ball, a screen on Hero. Here's Martin, and he goes in for the dunk.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Outside Richardson. Here he goes. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
I like how aggressive LaMelo has been tonight. I mean, just looking for his shot consistently.
Richardson against Ball. Outside Richardson. Outside for Butler. Clock at 6. And it's Butler with the jam.
Yeah, the defense is really struggling to contain Butler. He keeps finding ways to beat them.
Ball against Richardson. Martin with a screen on Richardson. The 3 from Ball. Rebound Miami. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Hero driving to the basket, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, there he is showing off his speed. Hero cuts to find the basket.
Williams a screen on Richardson. The 3 from Ball. No good. He's shooting 10 for 13 now. Heat leading by 7. Outside Butler. Hero Miller. Hero outside. Back to Adebayo. Stolen by Miller. Out to the wing. The three from Ball. Melo knocking down a three.
Oh, clutch points from Ball. You can't forget he's 6'7", and that really helps him get shots off when it matters the most.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Richardson with it. Guarded now by Ball. Ball with a steal. Miller against Hero. And Miller the bucket on the assist by Bridges.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Richardson against Ball. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Here's Martin. Yes!
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Butler, a screen on Ball. Richardson, the pass to Butler. With the floater. Oh, he nails it!
And Butler is someone any coach would love to have. You see why with passes like these.
The three from Ball. Cash! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within one.
Pressure's on, but it seems like Ball is not feeling any of it.
Richardson against Ball. Outside Butler. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
So many close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Martin. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up empty-handed. So it's the Heat taking the W at a close one.
On Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. Here we are, Greg, in Game 1 of the NBA season. How does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Martin is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Williams at the 5. Edwards kicks to Gobert. Out to Edwards. From past the arc, buries the long-range jumper.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from 3.
In the corner, it's Martin. The tray. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Edwards. Yep, that one goes in there. Edwards got 5.
Boy, Edwards so good in close. This guy has got touch and strength, everything you could ask for.
You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular. Now, being an outstanding rebounder seems to run in the Ball family. LaMelo doing his thing on the glass.
McDaniels in the post. Covered by Martin. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And just 72% from the line a season ago. Not the greatest of numbers, but there are guys who are far worse off when it comes to free throw shooting.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
DiVincenzo with the screen on Miller. Edwards passes to Randall. Out to Edwards. Randall with a screen for Edwards. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Outside, Ball. Williams, a screen on DiVincenzo. Stolen by McDaniels. On the wing, DiVincenzo. He's covered by Ball. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Hornets leading by 3. Ball feeling it out a bit. Stolen by McDaniels. Going inside. Bridges with the board.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
1:52 left to play in the first quarter. And the shot goes in.
Oh, it's exactly what you want to see from Miles Bridges. Assert himself, use that frame to convert through contact.
You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year as they struck the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Outside, Edwards. Fires from deep. Bridges with the board. Charlotte has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. The kick out to Ball. Stolen by McDaniels. To the inside. Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. The athleticism of Anthony Edwards on full display.
It's stolen by Gobert. Now here's Edwards. 7 points in the game. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the first. Edwards with the screen for Randall. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Outside, Ball. Inside, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
A good, close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Julius Randle is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Ball against McDaniel. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got the lead back up to 5 now for the Hornets.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Randle with the ball. Out guarded by Ball. The offensive rebound. Randle dishes to McDaniels. Clock at 6. Over Martin. The shot by McDaniels. No good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Ball from long range. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
To the left wing. It's Edwards on the wing. Covered by Martin. And finished off by Edwards.
You saw Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
Ball, the pass to Williams. Rebound, Minnesota. Here's DiVincenzo. Still without a basket. And there's the call on Cody Martin. That is his first foul of the game. Miller against Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Doris, I know the NBA is considering using technology to help officiate out of bounds and goaltending. Do you have a problem with that?
You know, Kev, at the end of the day, I think it is about getting the calls right. If there's a way to lift the load off these officials, even if it's around the margins, why not try it?
DiVincenzo kicks to Edwards. Strong move inside by Edwards.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Ball finds Miller. Five to shoot. At the elbow, Williams. Ball from long range. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
A three for DiVincenzo. Connects from three-point range. DiVincenzo's got his first 3 points of the game. Here's Ball. He's got 8. And those advanced numbers, Doris, they show Rudy Gobert is historically great.
Kevin, I love that you are an analytics lover, but for me, it's about the eye test. Rudy Gobert has won the Defensive Player of the Year on more than one occasion. He's played on winning teams, and he's been an integral part of their success. He is one of the all-time great defenders we've seen.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked on, and sometimes I'll get the block. I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time. Kevin?
David, just like you. Thanks so much. The kick out to Williams. And 1:01 left in the first half. Here's Ball. Back to Williams. Charlotte moving it around. Williams has a screen for Miller. Off target from outside. Williams with the steal. And it's Miller with the jam.
Add that to the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure it'll grow quickly.
Here's Edwards. Oh, what a dunk!
Look out below!
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Oh, good with the triple.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Bridges a screen on Edwards. There's Miller with the three. Julius Randle with the rebound. Takes the three. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back to the action in just a minute.
Thanks.
You take a look at the Hornets. Like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone. And moving on to the Timberwolves now. They're in the midst of a close game.
Even before the game started, you could feel the energy in this arena, man.
And that'll do it for halftime.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
On the floor for Charlotte, Grant Williams is out there with Nick Richards. Then it's Trey Mann. And it's Green, and it's Jeffries in at the 2 spot. Conley left side. To the middle. Here's Dozier, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Conley is like a second coach on the floor. His guys are open. I promise you he'll get him the ball.
Man. Yep, that one goes. Mann's got his first points in this one.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. The Hornets trail. Here is Jeffries. No scoring in this one. There's the pick. Shot clock at 6. Mann gets the bucket.
You know, execute the turnaround as well as he did there, and there's not much a defense can do about it. Just have to hope the shot's not falling.
Pass to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker from outside off the mark.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
And when you look at Alexander Walker, Doris, so consistent from year to year.
This is a young man who knows his role, finds ways to help the team within the context of what the Stars are doing. And those are exactly the kind of role players you need in order to have a quality basketball team.
Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, GA, he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one. Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. and maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Charlotte shooting their first free throw of the game here.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Here's Reed. Off target with his three.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
They set the pick. Outside Williams. Pass to Jeffries. And that one is stuffed right through.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Here's Alexander Walker, defended by man. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Man can't hit.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
This one for three. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Count that one. Now it's a 5-point Charlotte lead.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Jeffries. And the three off target. For Minnesota, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. A nice shot by Dozier.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's man. Pass to Richards. Here is Jeffries. On the wing, man. Over by Conley. A 15-footer. And the shot falls short this time. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And Edwards launches it from deep. Misses the tray. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The Timberwolves trail. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Edwards. Edwards loves it in there.
Every aspect of Anthony Edwards' game is on display. This guy has been cooking from the outset.
Ball with a wide open look. Buries it from three-point range.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical junction.
Up top, DiVincenzo. He's covered by Ball. Randle is screen on Miller. Here's Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
What an electrifying game by LaMelo Ball. Is anyone more exciting than this young guy?
Here's Randle, and then Randle slams it in.
Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hornets.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Gobert the pass to Edwards. 6 to shoot. Edwards shooting fearlessly from the arc.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Ball from long range. It's good from long range. Ball's got 8 here in the quarter.
LaMelo Ball said, I see your triple and I raise you one of my own.
McDaniels finds Edwards. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Martin's got his 4th rebound in this one. Tries the spin move. Ball dishes to Williams. It's Miller on the wing. Charlotte needs to get a shot, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
You combine strength, athleticism, unbelievable hops. Miles Bridges, yes, sir.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Now Edwards. Over Miller. Here's Randall.
But you can see the strength that Miles Bridges brings to the defensive end of the floor. That is nice defense.
Yes, that goes in. Bridges has got the lead up to 8 now for the Hornets.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And Randall throws it down.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. Stolen by McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
Jaden McDaniel showing off his best skill, the anticipation steal and the finish. What a sequence.
The drive-by ball. And finished off by Martin.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay. Then they drag out with that emphatic slam.
You know, but at this level, almost any guy can throw it down to you and leave it wide open. Anthony Edwards relishes big-time moments, and he delivers right there.
Ball from long range. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Randall kicks to DiVincenzo. Here's the 3. Shot clock reset for the Timberwolves. Knocked away. Screen by McDaniel. It counts. And now they trail by just 4.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Here's Ball. And the layup's good off the glass.
LaMelo Ball is never rattled. Doesn't matter how close the score or what the situation. This guy unafraid of big shots.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebound by Williams. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. And here's Miller outside. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Misses the 3. Floats it up for Randall. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Takes a 3. Can't get it to fall. And so it's the Hornets who come out on top. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem
Season's greetings. And so a look at our starters for the Heat. Hero is the 2 with Butler as the 3. Jaime Jaquez out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Richardson in at the 1. And for Minnesota, Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. Grant, nothing quite like the first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
You know, BA, for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
Here's Jaquez. Off target with the 3. DiVincenzo against Hero. Up top, DiVincenzo. And Gobert with the stuff.
Great lob and an even better finish by Gobert.
Left side, Richardson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Randle on the screen, and here's Edwards outside. Adebayo grabs the board.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Oh, got that one up quick.
Butler stroking it nicely. Good touch from outside the arc.
Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And Adebayo slams it in.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
McDaniels inside, guarded by Richardson. Here's Randle. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity to three-point play. It's going to go on Jaime Jaquez.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Now here's Butler. Adebayo sets a screen. Butler passes to Adebayo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. And Butler the bucket on the assist by... Adebayo. Butler's got 6 points.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4 or 5.
Pass to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Back to Daniels. Oh, stolen by Richardson. Fast break Miami. The finish. Basket's good.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Outside Butler. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Pass to Randle for the finish. And it's Randle with the jam.
Oh, Randle put some extra on that slam, entertaining the fans and the broadcasters.
Jaquez with a screen on Edwards. Hero for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Turnovers were the story of that game. It wasn't what I would call a disciplined performance.
Yeah, and when you think about it, there was some really sloppy basketball being played by them. They recognized that had they played a cleaner game, they could have gotten the win.
Adebayo passes to Hero. Back to Adebayo. Up top, Hero. He shoots. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Edwards with it. Now guarded by Butler. Edwards against Butler. Misses another, just 1 of 4 from the floor. And it's Butler with the jam.
Look, that's exactly what you want to see from Butler. He's at his best when he's attacking the rack.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Randall outside. It's not going to go for him. Some solid D from Jaquez. Hero, the pass to Jaquez. Oh, they get a hand on it. Adebayo with it. Pass to Butler. Jaquez with a screen on Edwards. And it's Butler off the drive. And it's Butler with the jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breaks.
And so it's the Miami Heat closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. So that's the lineup from Minnesota.
Exactly how you want to run the break. Great execution by Edwards.
And from what we've seen so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time, Clark.
I love his mentality. Not only in that he wants to be the guy, but he also wants to elevate his teammates. And he plays the game with an exuberance and a joy and a freshness that is, you know, quite good to see. But I like his attack mentality and his willingness to step into leading his team by example at both ends of the floor.
Randle on the screen, and here's Edwards outside. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. Yep, count it. Butler's got 14 points for the game.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Pass to Gobert. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Randle. We saw him with 19 his last time out. And it's Randle with the jam.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
Butler, a screen on DiVincenzo. Outside for Butler. Jacks up a 3. Ooh, Jimmy Butler cashing in from distance.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
And it's Randle with the jam.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Gobert. And it's Gobert in the comfort zone. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Once Butler has some speed behind him, watch out. You know he's looking to throw that thing down.
They set a pick. Oh, sweet move. It's good. Edwards, what strength.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Butler up top. Adebayo, a screen on McDaniels. Butler into the lane. Pass to Adebayo. Shot clock at 5. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Randle with it. Richardson picks him up. Outside McDaniels. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Gobert knows his strengths on offense and plays to him well.
Butler surveying the floor. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
DiVincenzo, pass to Randall. Knocks it loose. Adebayo with a steal. Fast break, here we go. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And Jaquez drops them both. 50 seconds left in the first half of basketball. It's Edwards on the wing. Butler covering. Edwards, the pass to Randall. DiVincenzo on the wing. Back to Randall. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Randall with the jam.
Oh, my! That's why we had those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Well, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
27 seconds left in the half. Butler, a screen on DiVincenzo. Outside for Butler. For 3. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
And Josh Richardson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Substitution on court.
Here's Dillingham. Pass to Alexander Walker. Fires in the triple. Alexander Walker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Josh Richardson gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
All right, that was the Timberwolves breaking their screw. Make some noise.
A 3 from the inbound. Jimmy Butler getting it done for Miami, providing the scoring punch right now, putting up a cool 22. We'll be right back after this word.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the big.
We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were. Taking a peek now at the upcoming. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Setting the floor for Miami. We've got Kevin Love. Alec Burks is out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Highsmith in at the 3.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Dozier misses from close range. Miami leading by 3. Outside Burks. They set the pick. Shakes him. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Miami shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Reed sets a screen. That three's off the mark. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third.
Timberwolves foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Outside Robinson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's Dillingham. Still no points. Pass to Reed. Here's Dillingham. Defended by Burks. Here's the pick. Just 5 on the clock. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses. Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Outside Robinson. Again, the Heat score.
Boy, I tell you what a well-designed play, executed beautifully, too.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Alexander Walker with it. Love's there. The three. Dozier can't get it to go.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
This one for 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Out left to the wing. Reed passes to Dozier. Reed to screen on Robinson. Corner shot. And that one's good. Dozier.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Burks. He's guarded closely.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Dillingham was the 6th man during his lone college season, Grant, and he proved to be instant offense.
Oh, he's got elite speed. He's great at creating space, and he's incredibly shifty. You know, he reminds me of Lou Williams in terms of physique and ability.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Miller. Robinson with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Outside Burks. They set the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Spins. Down low. Here's Ware. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And the Heat lead by 18. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. And a quick check now on the teams that led the league from the charity stripe a year ago. 5th on the list, Miami.
And I thought their coach really did a fantastic job of getting all of the guys on the team to realize the importance of free throws. You know, last year where they were great, excellent from the line. This year, they're hoping to do even better.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Oh! Edwards with the highlight reel jam.
All starting from a turnover. DiVincenzo shows great anticipation skills to make a play on the ball and get them in transition.
And Burks gets it to go.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Edwards. Edwards, no problem with the contact.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
And here's Burks. He's got 9. Robinson on the wing. Outside Burks. Outside Robinson. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Miami up 14 as we wrap up the quarter, building this lead up. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Amp is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Turnovers happen. It's part of the game. But kudos to him. That's his first of the night.
Miami leading by 14. Butler up top. Jaquez with a screen on McDaniels. And here's Butler outside. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. DiVincenzo, the pass to Randle. Here's Gobert. It's McDaniels on the wing. Gets the 3 to fall.
Attacking right away. McDaniels wasting no time there.
Richardson with it. Randle's in his pocket. That's good from Jaquez on the assist by Richardson.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
Pass to Randle. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Randle, another bucket. Continues to expand his offensive game.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Hero screen on McDaniels. And here's Butler outside. That one is off. Timberwolves trail by 11. Stolen by Hero. And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, it's completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. He just lost sense of time and the situation.
Highsmith, he's checked in for Jaquez. DiVincenzo, pass to Randle. Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Randle. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
You know, guys, every year Randle seems to improve as a scorer. You know, he's looking more and more confident, more comfortable out there scoring the ball.
DiVincenzo against Hero. There's a screen. Outside for Butler. They grab their own miss. Puts up a deep 3. He got it! Butler, the deep 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Edwards, the pass to DiVincenzo. Randle, a screen on Hero. Back to Randle. 6 to shoot. Out to DiVincenzo. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
He launches a 3. Nails it from 3.
And there's DiVincenzo with the quick trigger. And not give him any room defensively. You've got to eliminate his airspace.
The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. Love is checked in for Highsmith. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Yeah, the other thing they're doing is absolutely scorching the net. Red hot from outside all game long.
Daniels, that's good.
Right there, Daniels is saying, you got to come get me if you want to stop me.
And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. They led by as many as 18. And there's the screen. Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Beyond the arc. Randall pulls down the board. Timberwolves trail by 8. Here's McDaniels. And Hero grabs the board. Miami has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Butler finds Adebayo. Fast break, Minnesota. The 3, DiVincenzo. Rebound, Miami. Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
Outside for Butler. Pass to Richardson. Back to Butler. Now Adebayo. Over Gobert. Offline with a baseline jumper.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Edwards. And Edwards slams it in. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. And he's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Outside Edwards. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he ends up making the second. And that stretches their lead to 8. And so Miami takes the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to...
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg.